Hello everybody, and thank you for tuning in to the weekly report. Homeschooling is still gaining popularity thanks to woke educators. One of the few areas where Liberty made gains in the COVID lockdown era was the increase in homeschooling. Many parents started homeschooling out of frustration with the failure of virtual learning to provide children with a quality education. Other parents withdrew their children from government schools when virtual learning allowed them to discover how teachers and administrators were prioritizing political indoctrination over education. According to the Johns Hopkins University's Homeschooling Hub, 5.8% of American children were homeschooled in the 2022-2023 school year. While this is a decline from the COVID-era high of 11.1%, it is still an almost 50% increase over the 2019 when 2.8% of the American school-age children were homeschooled. More proof of homeschooling's continued popularity is provided by the Census Bureau's Homeschool Pulse survey. According to this survey, the number of homeschooled children increased from 3.6 million in the 2022-2023 school year to 4 million this year. As more parents became aware of how government schools shortchange education in favor of indoctrination by incorporating woke subjects like critical race theory, transgenderism, and Green New Deals, propaganda disguised as climate science, into the curriculum, more parents will turn to homeschooling. The conservative counter to woke education is the mandating of patriotic education, which is a code word for promoting the neoconservative line that all of America's wars were justified and America has a right and duty to use its military might to spread democracy. This may cause even more parents to abandon government schools. The decision of some schools to allow biological boys to play girls' sports and use girls' locker and restrooms is also causing many parents to flee government schools, especially since some schools do not even inform parents the school is honoring their child's request to be identified as transgendered. As Colin Ronczek, education policy analyst at the Cato Institute, put it, when parents can choose where and how their children will be educated, they're no longer at the mercy of politicians and bureaucrats. That means they don't have to rely on political battles when it comes to education. Another reason homeschooling is popular is the increasing number of resources and opportunities available to homeschooling parents and children. Homeschooling families have access to a variety of extracurricular activities and educational resources designed to help homeschooling children get the most out of the homeschooling experience. Parents looking for a homeschooling curriculum that provides their children with a well-rounded education that incorporates the ideas of liberty should consider my online curriculum. Instead of indoctrinating students with critical race theory, transgenderism, or neoconservatism, my curriculum provides students with a solid education in history, literature, mathematics, and the sciences. It also gives students the opportunity to create their own websites and internet-based businesses. This provides students with real-world entrepreneurial experience that will be useful to them no matter what career they choose. The curriculum is designed to be self-taught, with students helping and learning from each other via online forums. Starting in 4th grade, students are required to write at least one essay a week. Students are required to post their essays on their blogs. Students also take a course in public speaking. The curriculum does emphasize the history, philosophy, and economics of liberty, but it never substitutes indoctrination for education. The goal is to produce students with superior critical thinking skills. If you think my curriculum may meet the needs of your child, please visit www.ronpaulcurriculum for more information. Thanks for listening.